Hello there. Time for a little bit summer tidying up on some of the Japanese maples. It's a good time to do a little bit of pruning if you're not used to pruning your maples. What we're looking for here is any signs of branches that have failed or have died. As you can see, this is a totally different colour from the nice green healthy bark of the other branches. Also a good clue is these branches haven't any leaves. There's no leaves or buds on these branches, and they're usually a browner or a greyer, lighter colour. As you can see, they stick out like a sore thumb really. Very easy to spot in the summer when you rest your trees in leaf. So the first thing to do is prune your tools. I've got a pair of secateurs and a pair of pruning scissors. Both being sterilised with either a little bit of disinfectant in a cup of water, rinsed off and then dried. Or some people use rubbing alcohol, anything that's going to sterilise these so you're not spreading any infection. But always remember to clean them once you finish pruning, so you go for your next job with your next tree, so you're not spreading any disease if there's any that you might spread. Excuse any wind, it's very blowy again this morning. I'm hoping the wind won't spoil the audio. So like I said, we're looking for these parts that we're going to prune off. Where to prune? We follow the die back, the dead wood back to a healthy spot on the tree. Now this is a nice healthy branch here. Bear with me, sorry. Healthy branch here. And as you can see below these two leaves, it's died back to there. But we don't cut too close because sometimes this can open up or get infected as well. So you want to prune about an inch past there, and in the coming year this will completely die inside, which it might be already died inside, but we'll leave it that inch. And in the coming year, like I said, this will completely die off, and next year you can prune this a little bit closer to tidy the tree up. So be careful of these leaves here. About an inch. And there you go. That's all it does. And because that branch has failed, the tree often puts out new leaves just before the branch has died, just to replace that. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does, and these two leaves will continue in the future to form two new branches there. So I'll go around and I'll show you the same principle on the rest of the tree. Again, no leaves, totally different colour. Back to the healthy stem, 1 inch. A little bit shorter there, I think. Just to tidy that up. Again, another one there. Not the nicest cut, that one. And again, another one higher up, which goes quite high in the top of the tree, unfortunately. Now the tree was lifted out of the ground early last year, in early spring, and it was repotted. But over the winter this year we've had a little bit of dieback here and there, which is a shame, because some of these branches were adding to the shape of the tree. It just happens. Right, where are we? Bear with me, I can't see. Here we go. There's a smaller branch here which has failed. The rest of the 3 branches coming off this, nice and healthy, so half an inch will do for that one, slightly smaller branch. Get another branch in the middle there. Another one higher up, top of the tree here. Gently get in amongst those leaves without cutting them. So what you're left with is a stub like this, which I can't remember if this was earlier in the year, early spring, or last year. And as you can see, it totally changes colour and dies back completely safely to this nice healthy part here. And you can trim that a little bit closer if you like in the future. Nice sharp shears. And I need a new pair of shears. These are getting a little bit blunt, I feel. And I'll show you now a little bit of the dieback, which is a little bit thinner branches, like these two here. Now this branch is forked off 3 ways. There's still a little bit of life in this branch here at the tip. This bit's died. As you can see, the colour is totally different. Now these two here are dead and they'll never grow buds or leaves again. Okay, it's solidly dead wood that. Some people believe that they leave it on and the tree will put out new leaves in this. But it's, as you can see, look, it's completely dead solid wood. It'll never grow leaves or buds again, so it's just a matter of trimming them off. And again here, with these two here, half an inch is fine. They're only smaller branches. And as you can see, that tidies that up nicely, and those bare dead branches just don't stick out anymore and take away the beauty of the tree. So that's all you do, is go around your tree and look for the... Now this is just little examples here of tiny little bits that are filled. Just prune that off and you've got one nice looking branch there. Last year's pruning, take it a little bit closer just to tidy it up a little bit more. This is actually the back of the tree, and you'll find that sometimes the back of the tree, if it's near a fence or a wall, this one's quite near the fence, or lower leaves, branches on the tree that don't get as much light as the back of the tree also, is where you'll find branches that don't get as much sunshine and often fail more so than the top of the tree or the front. Now I turned the tree round so I could get in and show you. There's not so much dieback actually on the front of the tree. There was a little bit, as you saw, on the top and the back. And what I'll do once I put the camera down is literally just to slowly go around the tree, look for any more dead wood, and just prune it off in my own time. Never rush it. And that's a great way to tidy up your Japanese maple if you've never pruned before and you don't actually know what to prune or where. Now I'm not going to prune any healthy branches in this video at this stage. That's just an example of literally to tidy up the dead wood. And the tree always looks better once that bare branches has been removed. I've got a few more examples on a few more Japanese maples, so look out for those in the coming videos. I hope this wind isn't spoiling things here. Thanks for watching. You take care of yourselves.